right, this is part 3 of Come and Dine. Not Come and Dine, but Come and Dine. Now, if it was Come and Dine, it would just be Come Dine. Okay? Come Navajo people. All right? And I once preached in a church called Baptist Church. And it was over there on the Navajo place over there.
Over there?
Over there. Up there at the Four Corners area. Up there near Dulcie. Amen. All right. Now we've been talking about Come and Dine. We've been talking about this story, and certainly catch up with us online if you can hear that or whatever. If you haven't been here, but want to jump in here. The world offers lots of food. Now we're talking about not necessarily physical food. We've got pastries, and we got some Indian tacos afterwards. By the way, stick around for Indian tacos. Miss Leatrice is at it again, and we're going to dine. We're going to feast. We're going to have some good stuff afterwards. But and hopefully you don't come to church for the real food. Hopefully you come and for the spiritual food, and then if we have real food, you can have that too. Okay, and but the world offers all kinds of food. They offer emotional food. They offer social food, mental food. They offer sensual food. They offer even spiritual food. Did you know if something is spiritual doesn't mean it's of God? There's all kinds of spirits out there, okay? And spiritual things and people who think or claim or try to be spiritual in one way or another. And the world's busy offering that. It offers them through religions, through cults, philosophies, all kinds of knowledge. They offer foods of pleasure and accomplishment and comfort and wealth and all of the things that they say are going to satisfy you and fulfill you and make you happy and make you have everything that you need. But the only one who can do all of these, the only one who can satisfy and fulfill and give you all that you need and do it all rightly is Jesus. He's the only one who can feed you with the real food from heaven, the manna from heaven, if you will, the real food that can change and fix and help and save your soul. Okay? Now, Peter, if you remember the story here, Peter and the disciples, they went fishing. Now they went out there, but they went on their own. They went in the flesh. Okay? They went on their own efforts. And what did they catch? Well, no, they actually went fishing this time. Did they catch anything?
Yeah.
First, they didn't catch nothing at all. They fished and fished all night long, and they didn't catch nothing. And, of course, Jesus was on the bank, and they didn't know it was him, but he said, throw out on the right side of the boat. And, boy, they did, and they caught so many fish they couldn't. It was weighing the boat down and all that. And so, but they went on their own efforts. I want you to think about this. In the end, whatever you obtain, whatever you accomplish, or whatever you do, no matter how good or moral or righteous it seems, or no matter how everyone else may think that it's great, okay, or awesome or wonderful or a good thing, in the end, all our righteousnesses are filthy rags. The Bible teaches us that every good thing you could possibly do is filthy rags, because it's done without Christ. Anything you do without Christ is worthless. It's going to amount to nothing. What foods you feed on and what foods you feed others with are either, by the way, did you know we feed other people? We speak words and we do actions. You know what you're doing? You're feeding other people. Someone says, you think I ought to get a divorce? I don't like that woman anymore. And you say something like, oh man, yeah, dump her. Yeah, I've heard she's not a good person. You know what you're doing? You're feeding them bad stuff. We feed people with our conversation, and it may be just conversation. It may be our opinions. Well, I've just got this opinion. Well, I better be careful with my opinions. I'm feeding others. Somebody's feeding me. What am I believing? What am I feeding on? What is the world giving me? See, we need to be here in church where we can come and let God feed us. We need to feed on the things of the world. What foods you feed on and what you feed others with are either poisonous, okay? They're either of the world, of the flesh, or of Satan, okay? And they only bring death, okay? They're either that, or they're pure and good things coming from God and coming from His Word, okay? And we need that which comes from God, and the things which come from God brings life. Why do you eat? Besides that you love getting a cheeseburger once in a while or whatever, okay, and you just want it. Why do we eat? Because we're hungry, but why do we get hungry? Because our body needs nourishment. It needs to stay alive. If you stop eating, what happens? You're going to die, okay? Food brings life, but poisonous food, does that bring life? Evil, corrupt, rotten food doesn't bring life. It brings disease and problems and eventually death, okay? So you can feast at the world's table out there, Satan's table, if you will, which is... Need to call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just relax, calm down.
It's my stomach.
Deep breaths, slow breaths.
Does anybody want to call and handle this?
Here. What's your address?
213 Mockingbird Lane.
Just relax, Marcy. Don't panic. Slow, deep breaths.
Do you need a paper sack to breathe with?
No, it's just my stomach.
It's just your stomach, okay.
Oh, I can't even.
Just because we're having Indian tacos?
No,
I'm just kidding.
they took a tube out of me
Um,
on the 27th. They took a tube out of me. My stomach.
Make sure she's got that.
This is happening.
I used to come here, remember?
I remember you.
You don't have a landline?
Yeah, we do.
Where you been? All the time. This is my sanctuary. I work at a place where there's nothing but sin. I work at the casino. And there's just, that's it all day long.
36.
End of the week, I'm ready.
what?
Kid, what, right?
You'll be alright. You got this. You sang too hard.
Right?
Are they on the way?
Oh, my.
No.
Outside. Is that window in and around by that tree? It wasn't a puppy, it was a black one. Yeah, it was like black. He's chasing it. It's a boy.
ladies and gentlemen.